John, coming off the last game, do you go over the film with the guys, or do you throw that one out and move forward?
This time we threw it out. But we threw it out from a standpoint of not bringing the whole team together. We'll then go into small groups and individuals and go through certain plays that we think are teachable moments and can make us better.
And is this a situation where, considering the short time window where it's going to be done, this is a teaching, you can't fix this on the practice field?
Yeah, it's hard to fix. And again, there was a lot of things to fix, so you can't fix all of them. So yes, and today is also a recovery day. It's a regen day. So it's a mixture of, trying to get the guys physically, their bodies back to a place where we can have a good session tomorrow, prepare ourselves both physically, stimulate our nervous systems in the proper way so that when we go to Seattle, we'll be ready, but also to have the ideas tactically about how we want to go play in Seattle.
And Sam Adeniran not out there today?
Nope. Yeah, he was not out there today.
What does that say? Is he still with the team? Is he injured? Is he?
Yeah, he's still with the team. I'll just say we're in talks with another club, but nothing has been decided, so nothing to announce on that front.
Brendan?
Hi, Coach. Do you get a sense, since arriving back on the field in a coaching capacity, do you get a sense there's a disconnect anywhere? Players to coaches, players front office coaches. Is there anything there that you've been able to detect since coming back on the pitch level, if you will?
Yes.
And what would those things be?
Problems. We have some problems, and I don't need to go into the detail on the problems, but they are there. This is a team that has a lot of quality, a team that is and has proven that they're able to perform at a high level and be very successful in this league. And there's reasons there that currently we're not operating at that same level.
Daniel?
Coach, kind of carrying that concept, but strictly to the pitch. You talked about how there are issues maybe in trying to figure out how to get this team performing again, but with a tight schedule again, Wednesday and Saturday. What's that primary focus for you as a coach, trying to juggle, hey, we've got some problems to fix, but we still have to play?
Yeah, that's it. And the play is an opportunity. Like, it is the best opportunity to fix all of these things. There is nothing that can be more healing than to come together and put in a really good effort and then to have success. We saw that a little bit with San Jose. We got away from that, almost put ourselves in a position against Colorado. Didn't think we did that at all on this last Saturday night. So while it's a difficult time to try to fix a lot of things, it's also, we have 2 games coming up this week where it's a perfect opportunity for us to show and prove to ourselves that we are the team that we're capable of being, and that we can fix, whatever it is in our control going forward.
And one of the ways to help is obviously with the addition of new players. They're not available for another week and a half, but you do get what feels like a new player with Kyle returning. Can you just talk to his potential impact in returning to the team?
Yeah. First of all, it's great to have Kyle back. Just in speaking with him briefly, really valuable experience playing the Copa America. So as a club, we're really proud of Kyle. And then obviously having him come back, being the player and person and leader that he is, he will instantly come back and help us. Already has.
Santi?
Including last year, the team hasn't gotten any results against Seattle. What is it about Seattle that are so difficult right now?
Look, first of all, they're a good team, and they have a number of ways that they can hurt you. And I think that is something that for the last year and a half, we've struggled with in games against them. So we talk about the challenges coming, regardless of Seattle. Now we got Seattle. Seattle at home is never easy. So we have a big challenge. But again, I also put it as a massive opportunity for us to right a lot of wrongs in a short amount of time.
you guys haven't won a game yet on the road. Obviously that's, if you guys are going to make the playoffs, you're going to have to do that at some point this year. What do you see that's been missing on the road?
Since we've only had one road game that I've been involved with as the interim head coach, I would say we were close to getting not the win, but the result in Colorado. I really think we were 10 minutes short of that. And so we just have to build on that. And if we can build in a better performance, that'll give us a chance to be successful. I mean, none of this is rocket science. It's not like there's, some secret way that I'm going to go change all of it. But this team in particular needs to learn how to go on the road and get the results, whether it's a draw, whether it's a win, and that will help us take the next step forward.
You guys are going to be together since you're not coming back and have an extended time around everybody. Is that a good thing right now as you try to, sounds like you need to get the team on the same page?
Yeah, it is. It's tough too. Like there's a lot of travel in there. So while, somebody else said to me, "Oh, you have all this time to do some of that stuff." And I'm like, "Well, really, we're in airplanes and buses an awful lot in those days. So there isn't as much time as you might think. But this group has always been a really good group when we're on the road, and that's part of solving little details that allow us to be successful. And again, it's a good challenge, but it's a fantastic opportunity.
Joachim was obviously on the roster on Saturday. Is he available and potentially to start on?
Yeah, he's much closer to being on the field. Just trying to be cautious with him. While we have a lot of things to fix, I personally think that if we put him in harm's way too fast and he has an injury that reoccurs, that wouldn't be smart. We need him. We need to get back to full strength as best we can and as quickly as we can, but not going to risk Joachim and his health for a short-term game.
Next one, Matt
Sorry.
Rocchio.
Hey, Coach Hack, with getting Kyle back in the defense obviously being a big question, how do you balance potentially going to a back three or a five? I know you've done it in games, but now that you actually have the center back depth and you have even more fullback depth than you've had before, how do you balance between a four-man back and a five-man back?
That's just a tactical, decision we have to make. It does help now that we have center backs back and available to do so. At the same time, I want to be cautious about throwing too many new ideas at these guys. I would go back to the fact that I believe in the quality we have. I believe that they have a really good understanding of how to compete in this league and how to be successful. Sometimes you just got to find that again. And so I'm not going to change too much, and I certainly can't do too much in the short turnaround that we have between these matches. It's really up to the staff and the players to try to come together, have clear ideas of how we want to play, and then try to go execute that.
We'll conclude with Santi.
Coach, with Seattle playing on turf, any concerns with any players? I know against Vancouver, Roman Berkey was held out. Is he going to be available for Wednesday?
Yeah, anytime you go to Lumen, you play on that turf, it's a major concern, but there's nothing we can do about it. And we're not in a position where we can really spare, important players. So, Roman's ready to go, and we're going to try to put the best team out there possible.
Any updates on the status of Marcel Hardell?
Yeah, hoping that he gets here soon. So it'd be nice. And these guys are available for Sporting Kansas City. The summer transfer window is officially open, so they could play in Kansas City.
Coach, thank you for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Now
Kyle, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you.
How's your last, month, 6 weeks? It's been a while since we've seen you. How was the experience?
Yeah, I mean, it was a whirlwind. We were in so many different Atlanta, Kansas City, Orlando, Dallas, Charlotte. So we were all over, but Canada was a great group of guys, and I'm extremely blessed and thankful to have been a part of making history there with them at the Copa America.
Even though you didn't see playing time, how was it How was it? I mean, was it being around those guys and they going as far as Canada's gone in a tournament like that and like forever?
Yeah, yeah, no, it really was very special getting to do that for sure.
You come back to a different team. What's it like coming back here and things have changed since you were here last?
Yeah, today was you know, a lot of fun seeing a lot of faces and people that I've missed over the last 6 weeks. And so I was thankful to get to say hello and share some stories with a lot of different guys and people at our club. So that was a morning I was looking forward to for a while.
Was it weird though, being apart and seeing all the stuff that was going on here?
Yeah, I was pretty focused on Canada when I was with Canada, definitely following along, and you know, my heart is still, you know, with St. Louis too, but I tried to stay pretty much, you know, in the moment when I'm with Canada, and now that I'm back in St. Louis, very, very grounded and rooted in what we're trying to do here.
Kyle, so now that you're back, I mean, you look at the opportunity that you see maybe at center back with Joachim still dealing with knee issues. You look at your opportunity to take the field and have an instant impact. How eager are you to find your role back with the team and hopefully, you know, be a consistent performer?
Yeah, definitely very excited. You know, it was like you said, it was with Canada, but didn't get any minutes, and so hoping to be able to get some minutes and get some momentum going. You know, not just for myself, but also for this team is a big goal.
Santi?
Kyle, speaking of not getting minutes, how difficult is it for you to, yeah, you're in training every day with the team, but now to come to St. Louis and maybe you have to gain a spot or maybe get some minutes game by game, but how is that challenge for you?
Yeah, I mean, you got to train hard, I guess is one answer there. We trained hard today, which was good. Feels like getting on track with that and just keep your fitness up while you're not playing.
How eager are you to get in a game?
Yeah, very excited. Yeah, looking forward to it. Hopefully it comes soon, but we'll leave that in the hands of the coaching staff.
What was the highlight for you during your time with Canada?
Man, probably the Peru and Venezuela game or the Chile and Venezuela game, like getting out of the group and then probably Venezuela winning on penalty kicks, going through the semifinals. That was probably the highlight.
Do you hear a lot from people up in Canada about how the team's doing and making this run?
I'm not really active on social media, so I guess that's good and bad. Is I miss the good when people are saying good things about the team, and then you also miss the bad, and people can say whatever they want. And definitely felt the support of Canada behind us, which was huge.
How was Jesse Marsh?
Yeah, good guy, great coach. So thankful to be around him and learn and similar philosophies and styles. So feel like a lot that I had there can translate back here as well.
Were you close at any point to getting any game? Was it ever, you know, was there, or was it always like, oh, we're there, or like warming up and you could be in if this happens or anything like that?
Yeah, I guess you'd have to ask Jesse. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll pass you his phone number.
Uh-huh. Well, if you want to send me his number, I'll take.
Yeah, I'm
we'll-
sure.
we'll-
Yeah,
we'll-
see what we can do.
What else?
What else did you do while you were there? I mean, just around the team all the time. Any off the field?
Yeah, we went go-karting the one time, played a lot of card games, yeah, told stories, hung out. So typical team bonding things on away trips like this.
Do you feel like this is a breakthrough for Canadian soccer?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, this is something that has never been done before, you know, in terms of making it out of a group at a major tournament. So it was cool to be a part of that.
Okay.
I was just thinking about, you said you were in the moment, of course, in Canada. Now you're in the moment here, but you're kind of barely here. How do you get caught up to what City needs from you, which could be any of these next coming games, and kind of try to make it as seamless as possible coming back into the team when you've had to really be focused elsewhere?
Yeah, I think it's just being in the moment here, being present here and training hard and you know, I was watching the games too, so it's not like I didn't have the TV on. So seeing some of the, you know, small nuances in how we play and already having, you know, an existing relationship with Hack from City 2 days helps, so I know the type of coach and type of man that he is. And so yeah, I'm excited to be back and excited to contribute.
Santi?
Kyle, as one of the leaders in the team, coming back from being a few weeks away, maybe with a fresh set of eyes, how can you use what you learn from this experience with Canada to help the team here down the stretch?
Yeah, I think seeing, the benefits of having a collective group together is something that helped us last year and it can help us again this year. So there's off the field stuff that can help. And then on the field, you just see how that translates. And I think that it will be important for us, and it's important for any team anywhere.
Kyle, thank you for joining us. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.